Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing some very exciting news with you. But to start, I want to let everybody know that a heavily requested video regarding what I took in my backpack on the plane, as well as a review of what I took with me in the parks to Universal Studios and Universal Island Adventure will be coming up next, as well as our travel vlog from our last trip, a resort overview and our experience, and then also a couple clips from around the parks and some of the rides that we did. And lastly, I will be sharing with you how we were able to do 2 Walt Disney World theme parks in one day, and how we booked within 48 hours our dining and our fast passes for that trip. So, or that specific day when we were in the parks. But more on that later. So, I am super excited to share with you that this summer I will be going to Walt Disney World, and I will be traveling by myself. There's a couple reasons for this. One, I will be going to do a couple walkthroughs of some resorts and try to see a couple of rooms while I'm there. And I also will be doing a lot of videos and reviews on some restaurants that I haven't eaten at before on property. And two, because my daughter will be in summer camp while I'm away. And lastly, while we were on our last trip in January, our second day in, we had a medical emergency with our dog, who will be 10 in March. And that required some life-saving surgery, and so we're still not pretty comfortable in leaving him for long periods of time by himself. While he is getting better, it's just being by himself. What I mean is that we'll be out of the state or away on vacation. So my husband will be staying back with him while I'm away, so we don't have to board him and worry about that. So without further ado, I will be traveling for 4 nights and 5 days to Walt Disney World. I will be staying for the first half of my trip at Disney's Riviera Resorts, and then my very last night there, I will be staying at Copper Creek Villas. Now, I have never stayed at Disney's Riviera Resorts, so this is a first for me, but I'm really excited because while I'm there, that will give me the opportunity to take the Skyliner to a couple of the other resorts, as well as to one of the parks while I'm on Disney property. And then also I will be eating at the quick service grab and go that's open super late, because the first night of my trip I do get in super late. So it's without having to go to Disney Springs or DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, whatever you want. I'll be actually able to eat on the resort property, which is super convenient for me. And then I will be visiting 2 parks while I'm there. And speaking of those 2 parks, all of my dining has been chosen for the parks. However, my fast passes have not. And one being because I'm not at my window yet for fast passes, but another because this trip I want to allow all my viewers and my Facebook followers to choose for me. So your job, comment down below which 3 rides you would like to see me ride or review, whether it be at Magic Kingdom or Epcot. And reason being is because that's the only 2 parks I'm going to while I'm there. And you're probably saying, well, why are you going to Hollywood Studios? I'm saving that actually for when my family and I all go back in 2021, so we can fully experience Star Wars Land and all it has to offer. So And Animal Kingdom, me going by myself just isn't as fun without going with my daughter, who likes to see all the animals and stuff. So I will be going through Epcot World Showcase and doing in-depth videos and reviews on a couple of the countries and the restaurants there. While I am on property and going to Epcot, I will be eating at the Tap and Edo for dinner, which is a restaurant that I've never eaten at before. And then I also will be eating at Be Our Guest and Magic Kingdom. And my last full day / night, I will actually be eating at the Edison in Disney Springs. So I will be doing a walking video of Disney Springs, showing you a couple of the shops, as well as doing a review on the Edison. So I wanted to share that news with you. And then if you guys have any questions or there's any resorts that you guys want to see while I'm on property, whether it be just a quick walking tour of the resort, or you would like to see me actually check out a room while I'm there, please comment that down below as well. And I will follow up with more videos on packing, how I plan for this trip, and a couple other ins and outs while I'm down there as well. So stay tuned for future videos from our last trip at Universal Studios, and then all the other videos will be coming shortly for my solo trip. So have a good night, and don't forget to comment down below your 3 attractions that you wish for me to ride while I'm at Magic Kingdom at Epcot. And I will see you guys real soon. Bye.